people? What's up, you red brick people? What you doing today? I ain't doing much. I gotta go see the dentist here in a little bit. How you doing? Still running the race? Researching and chasing red bricks. What up, folks? I'll never quit. I'm not a quitter. What up, people? Red bricks. Drinking bean juice. I already got a comment this morning early. 3 in the morning I was up doing shit and I made a comment on someone else's comment. Eli, matter of fact, out in New Zealand. So he's up doing shit already. So it is almost 6 o'clock in the morning here. I got a dentist appointment in 4 hours. So they're gonna clean my teeth. So smoke a big doobie before I get there. They'll put me on the laughing gas. So have a little laughing party. I probably won't do no laughing gas. But anyway. So what's going down? See, we're just killing a little time here this morning. Playing around. Trying to do stuff. You know what I mean? And so there's probably no fools up on Sunday other than me. So, but I just thought I'd kick out a little stream. So we're gonna check out what's going on here. This is Red Brick Channel. And here we talk about red bricks, meltology, and other various subjects, but we try to keep it around red bricks, and we don't want to talk about medical stuff because they just give you medical misinformation stuff even if you're telling the truth. So we gotta lean on something else. So we'll take a quick look, and we'll just do a little drive by in the Black Mirror and just take a look-see as we go shaking around the red brick world. So remember, all the mountains are melted buildings. All the major cities with the red brick stuff is all stuff of the past. It was after the meltdown, and they hid it all from us. Pyramids were energy buildings, and desalination stations, and underwater protection from a flood. To those out telling the red brick story and doing the research, don't stop. There ain't no stopping. You can't go back, and you can't be still. If you're standing still, you're going backwards. So that's the fact. So we always want to move forward. We don't want to move backwards. We got to keep telling the story, because we're making headway. Every time we talk about something, they go in and destroy it. So we already know 1, 2, 3 different things that they went in thereafter and destroyed after the red brick community was talking about it. So here's the facts. So no matter where you go, you'll find the red bricks. There's a lot of questions about the red bricks. Some people say, oh, was there Native American blood put into the red bricks? Well, you know, who was native to America is questionable today. We want to just say these Indians were here, but that's a lie too. And that's part of the propagation story of England and those people people who were being tyrannical to people all over this realm to get what they want. And what we have to remember is we broke from that royal loser bunch, and that's what they are. So remember that. Don't celebrate nothing about them. I celebrate the fact that one of them is gone, another one. And my prayer is they all perish, because I have no respect for that royal lot of losers, anything about them. They're creepy, freaky, mysterious, liars, cheats, and murderers. And that's what they are, and that's what they've done, and that's what they've offered the world. You can see it by their colors and their fruits. Death everywhere, suppression of truth. I know that all governments are one. There ain't no individual governments. It's all run by the Octagon, a neutral country. It's already here. Already here. Wow. Red bricks everywhere. Everywhere. Don't matter where you go. Red bricks. Went through some magic tricks. Oh man, we gotta hear that, man. Red bricks. I hope you start seeing it All that construction's the same. They just put concrete finishes and tweak stuff out a little differently. See it? See it? There's 26. These are some of the most beautiful cities in the world that were already here, just fixed up. See? Another capital. With the dome for energy. Are you seeing it, folks? Are ya? I sure hope so. Thumbs up. Got bowls of opium. Time to party. Melted infrastructure. You get in the heart of that city too, Dubois, and you'll see, and it's all been built upon. The red brick world was here. We just built upon it and imitated what was here already. Re-engineered the past. It's all been graded out. But we've been deceived. Can you see? Get on the red brick road. Stay off the yellow brick road. It's a lie and a trick. Well, we had 2 viewers, but no one stopped by and said nothing. No one said hello. But someone did give me a thumbs up there, so thank you for that, whoever you were out there in the black mirror. I see you. You got a MAC address. We collect those. For analytic statistics and to be nosy. Who's who? Who's saying what? Look at that. It was already here, folks. They just fixed it up. Just like here. Just like everywhere. Do you see? See that horse running? That horse, every time I see it and use it, it reminds me of all the red brick people I ever met and the race they're running. And the pride I have for the plight of what they do. Even when things don't go how I expect them to go and how I expect people to behave. I still have a big spot in my heart for those people who tell the truth about the red brick world that's been melted. So thank you all you red brick people out there. Regardless how you feel about me, regardless how you feel about whatever. I just want to thank you, and I pray that more people come to understand that all the mountains are melted buildings and this world went through a cataclysmic meltdown. So I am Red Brick Bigot Bob on the Red Bricks channel, and when I'm doing Chief Joseph the Man, I'm the Black Mirror Walker. Either way, I don't quit, and I continue to tell the story that all the capitals in the United States of America were inherited, were already here, just fixed up. Number one item sold was a shovel. Here to tell you that all the mountains are melted buildings. Secret societies are behind it. And there's lists of these secret societies, so they're not very secret anymore. And we know they're part of this corporation that's taken over this country that we call America, and what together we call the world. So I know those people are really close to doing what they said, and it's up to us to keep an eye on them. Don't let them go any further. It's time to hit the delete button on them people. So just keep running the race. Don't quit. Don't stop researching. I need all you red brick people. All of you. You need to clone some of you and get more word out. Spread the word that every city has pockets of survival. Every city in the entire world. Red bricks. Don't matter where you go, what city you go to, you'll find it. Of the past with the domes, the capitals, the bronze top, harnessing electric ions from the ether. Can you see? Slugabug. Many of those fountains we see today could have been mercury fountains for electricity. They're still busy fixing that joint up today. I think they have 127 years involved in one building that's not done yet. So it took 127 years to just be fixing these buildings up that these Hail Mary full of grace losers have taken from the human race. Starting to see? Hope so. See how big that stairs were? Big rails, and man, can you see? Shut up. We don't want to hear that. Well, it's time. Time to hit the oil. It's 6 o'clock. Here's for all you red brick souls out there. I'm a red brick melted building believer. Are you? Cheers to it. Back to the city. Red bricks. Starting to see it, folks. All was graded out. All just fixed up. What do you believe? Do you believe God or the world? People all have this book and they talk about they believe in it. It tells you things, but you don't believe in it. It's right in front of your face. So I think the book's real. Just think some things ain't been added to it, and a lot of things been taken from it. It was a tool to help confuse and divide us. But there's truth in it, and there's good moral standards in it that many people could utilize in their lives instead of living the way they live. So, especially government. Government, lawyers, real estate agents, the tobacco industry and the liquor industry and the marijuana industry, all those people who are using people, charging people alarming rate for stuff. Those are the scumbags that need to be deleted. I'm starting to see it, folks. You see what they've been doing to us all over this realm, all over this red brick realm, folks. They've been doing this to us. They think they're so clever, but you know what? Smartphones have made them dumb down so much. They are so obvious today to the things that they do and the bullshit they handle daily. We can see through it. Save the red brick souls. Red bricks. You seeing it? Everywhere you go. Right there is just 30 cities we just went through. I always mention it. Just in Italy, there's over 50,000 abandoned towns and villages and cities. Can you imagine? 50,000. Imagine how many abandoned red brick buildings are around the world and still underwater. The red brick community talked about Tonga, and then the elite went in there and blew it up. And then they told you it was a volcano down there. Here's the dirtbags out of London, not the people. Those are in charge I'm talking about. You hear me? Can you feel me? Can you see me? See the Ferris wheel? They drug that back home from San Francisco. Give you narrative. London Bridge. We had one right in Arizona that gave you a horse shit story. Same construction in the motherfucking desert. Because it's been melted. You notice every prison in America that's of the past, the narrative they give you, like example, my state, they'll give you a narrative of Marquette, Jackson, Ionia. Each joint I just mentioned, there was buildings already there. They redesignate them and put prisoners in there. They're scumbag dirtbags. Period. That's the absolute truth. I know. I've seen. I've been inside of them. Did you notice that flag? Red, white, and blue. With the pyramid on it. The pharaonic losers. Did you see? We gotta throw them crosses up there, don't they? Shut up. Red bricks. Some of these buildings look like boats, huh? Like they made red brick boats that floated. Maybe they knew a flood was coming. Maybe them pyramids they built because they knew a flood was coming. How many people really knew a flood was coming? Hello. I'm Vanna. Time to roll one. Excuse me. Good shit. A lot of old cars in Cuba. All was already there. All cleared out. That's what it kept us from it. It was, look, the dude who was in charge there in Cuba. Who was it? Who's running the UK? His son. Can you see? All the mountains and melted buildings. And it kept melting. It would look like that. Yeah. Can you see? All the mountains and melted buildings. Red breaks to you. It was meltology. Marca cells. Red bricks. Become number 7. Paris, where the girls wear no underpants, so the story goes. Oh, listen to that line as Rachel Whitmer on the ad, wasting our money. She shouldn't be allowed to speak. She should be welded in the cell, folks. That's what I say. Excuse me. Can you see? What's up, Big Jim? Just playing around. Up too early. Went to bed early last night. Got up way too early. I've been up since 2:30. I went to bed like 8. So up early. I've been doing a lot of research and stuff. I'm trying to get up to 1,000 subscribers so I can do Kirk in the Hills in Bloomfield Hills, Michigan live from my phone. But I can't do it until I get 1,000, and I get all the way to 999, and then they drop me back down to 946 or 948 or 949. I can't even reach 950 anymore, but I did get all the way to 999. Well, thanks, man. I have fun doing it, man. It keeps me busy. And I got a lot of inspiration from all the red brick people out there doing stuff, and a lot of other truthers are doing stuff and putting stuff together. I so much wish that we could all collaborate. The things that we could produce and say and do would take mainstream media's TV and make it look so stupid and pathetic. So yeah, it would be great, man. Just flip up your phone and just start doing a stream. And, it records for you. You don't have to do it stuff. And, you could just wing it, I just wing this. Nothing was planned. I just just start doing something. And even in creating stuff, I just do that. So, Red Bricks Forever, thanks for stopping by, Big James. I'm making a comment. It was great seeing you. Ain't seen you in a while, so I hope when you take people on those tours, you give them a little red brick taste every once in a while. But you probably have protocol you gotta stick by and stuff, but I don't know, maybe you could twist it in there. You're a red brick soul, and I love you for being a red brick melted building believer. Yeah, that image right there, Big Jim, that reminds me, I created that image for this particular video this morning just because my heart was on the red brick community and the red brick souls and those people. So when I see that image, I always think of red bricks. And when I see horses, I think of the red brick people. So there's a horse farm not too far from me. These people are loaded and have a lot of horses, and so every time I see them, I don't know, a couple times a week, these horses. And anyway, so here we are in Istanbul. It doesn't matter where you go, right? It don't matter. You'll find the red bricks everywhere. The melted infrastructure that we built upon. You know that already, James. I'm just saying it because it's something new, and I'm reiterating those things that I've said before. I don't know what else to say right now, except all the mountains are melted buildings, and my hope is that we, as a red brick community, become stronger, because we're weak when it comes to unity. And it might have to do with many people, including myself, with pride, and my feelings were hurt, and so forth, you know what I mean? Well, I'm past all that, I'm a very forgiving person. Hell, my dad shit on me pretty good as a youngster, and I forgave him. So, my dad dropped me off on Highway 1 in California and gave me $20 after he couldn't deal with me, and said good luck. And he wanted me to just hitchhike out of there for $20. The first person that pulled over to give me a ride tried some shit with me, and I had to put the boots to him and smash their car on the highway. So it wasn't very fun. So it sucked. But anyway. So yeah, red bricks forever, man. It's just amazing. Tony Sky Collector. I'm doing good. How you doing, man? I'm just kicking it with Big James. James was in the house. He stopped by and said hello. I don't know if you know Big James. He's a good soul. So if you ever see him, if you have a channel or whatnot, he's a good soul. So welcome into your chat or to whatever you're doing there, Tony. Yeah, it sounds like he knows you're ready. So that's sweet. Tony's Sky Collectors, Nibiru. Good to see you. And who else we got here? We got James and Tony. I thought we had one more other person, but let me click it on live chat instead of the... Yeah, that's all we had so far. Thought maybe someone else rolled by, but I don't see nobody else roll by. So, good to see you, James. Good to see you, Tony. That's what we're doing, just playing around here. We're going to look at Rome now. Here comes Rome. Everywhere you roam, don't you know? All roads lead to Rome, right? That's what they say. Right, they do, don't they? We know that. Probably underground tunnels to lead to it, too. Well, that's great. You guys know each other already. That's beautiful, man. I like to see that, man. I wish I had a job like James Breeden, man. Go and show people around and so forth. That'd be kind of cool job, even if it was just a little bit during the week or this and that. That sounds like a really cool job you have, James. They'd fire me, though. They're talking too much. Yes, it is a crazy, crazy world. Man, you know what? The news was on the other day and some stupid-ass newscaster says, oh, good news. You can get both shots at the same visit. And that's why I think God gave us 2 arms for 2 shots. He really said that on national TV. Huh? Well, that really sucks. That he did that, you know. But I can't even imagine that. Yep. Anyway, so we come to the end of that, and now what, right? Maybe just take a flyover Italy. We'll end it by saying, Italy, I did so much research in Italy. Just the amount of I forgot what I was going to say because I looked over to the chat to see if we had anybody else. Anyway, see there? Up too early. Smoking pot. When synapses fired wrong, I turned and my mind went somewhere else, and whatever the hell I was saying is in the water. Yeah. James Breen says, I heard that these parasites are clowns. Oh yeah, they're the chemtrail coronavirus clowns. That's what I call them. Well, oh yeah, I was talking about Italy. I did a lot of videos. Well, not videos, a lot of research. I did some videos on Italy. But, man, I get caught up in just researching it. And I spend so much time doing it. Never produced so many different things because I just looked at over 50,000 abandoned villages and cities in Italy itself. It's just amazing. And I seen this one video where they just threw some people out of one beautiful melted red brick village in 2002 that people had renovated and stuff, and they say it's because of earthquakes. And you and I in the red brick community know it's because it's the melted building infrastructure underneath is collapsing. Okay, so a lot of places the water infrastructure is not intact, and water's going in some places that it didn't in the past. In many places where it did in the past, it's still going. So we see that on both ends of the spectrum. Payday in the house. How you doing, Payday? I'm doing great. The other gentlemen, they'll speak for themselves, but they sound like they're red brick doing beautiful. So, it's good to see Payday in the house. The first time I seen Payday ever came in my chat, I read it. Pa da. He said, no, Payday, dude. So anyway, I thought it was anyway, it was Greek to me until I seen its Payday, right? So welcome, Payday. We ain't gonna be hanging out too much longer. We're just playing around this morning. We just ran through 30 cities from a mirrored video that somebody else produced, but it had a lot of great footage in it, so I had to use it. For educational purposes, to show the world that all the mountains are melted buildings, and there was pockets of survival left everywhere, just like this Bible that people have, and every hotel has. I don't know if they have them anymore. They have them in there, talking about that. That God said, I'll leave you cities you didn't build. I'll leave you homes you didn't build. I'll leave you wells you didn't dig. Where? Everywhere. See? This God told us nothing's new under the sun, but we can't believe that. But people who believe in God and don't believe in God use that phrase all the time. Nothing's new under the sun. I truly believe that. I don't even believe what I'm on right now, this internet. Nothing's new. This ain't new. Their explanation of the internet is so many people look to claim to doing this or that to get it there. See, it's just re-engineering the past, folks. That's the truth. So, oh, so Tony, you know Payday too? That's great. I'm glad everybody knows one another. So, just a little quick fly over Italy, and we're gonna end this morning. What time is it? It's 6:30. I gotta take a shower, start getting ready. I gotta go see the dentist today. So, a lot of people say on a Sunday you're gonna see the dentist. Yeah, my dentist operates 7 days a week. No rest. Tooth story. No rest. He operates 7 days a week. Oh, you just met Payday? Alright, great, man. Yeah, I hear ya. Red bricks, man. Me either. The whole transition from me chasing this character named Chief Joseph. That's how it all started with me in the truther community, and looking at NASA and finding all the fraud with them, and I did this full circle with red bricks and Chief Joseph, led me to realize that all the capitals of the United States were already here and dug up. Then I ran into Jerry DeCamp talking about all the mountains are melted buildings, red brick buildings at that. And man, it's been a ride, folks, since 2019 and well, early 2018, 2019, 20, 21, 22. So a couple of years I've been a melted building believer. So my hope is more people come over to become a melted building believer. I am a melted building believer. Oh, we don't want that. Commercial. Melted building believer. We don't like commercials. So, alright, I've been streaming how long? I've been streaming an hour. And that's long enough because someone said don't make them over an hour, Bob. No one's interested over an hour. So I said okay. So I just kind of, the other day I had a 3-hour one in the webcam. Just again killing time and blowing up whatever's inside me about this mad world we live in. So alright people, what I'm going to do is I just say adios to y'all. Y'all have a beautiful day. And thanks for stopping by. Even saying something makes you know, for probably 2 years when I had my Robert channel, you know, when I did a live stream, for 2 years I never had not nobody in the chat. So it's just amazing how they can put you in the back burner and nobody even knows you're there. So thanks for everybody for stopping by. One more fucking big ass hit I'm gonna take for y'all and to send the clouds to the smoke to the dome. To the dome. Love y'all. Love your neighbor like you love yourself. Unless they fuck with you and knock your asses out. Float like a butterfly, sting like a bee. Red bricks forever, you see? Peace, everybody. Good. You see. I love those who see. Red bricks. Meltology. Hail Mary, full of grace. Meltology in your face. Oh, forgive me. Tony says, yeah, take care everyone and wonder what kind of sky we get today. White lines. New clouds is what they say. New clouds is what they say. Yeah. Yeah, watching chemtrails yesterday. Well, anyway, I got to go for real, folks. So I'm a melted building believer. And I want to thank all those who talk about red bricks in this melted world and try to tell the truth however they can. It's a lot of work, but if you love what you do, it ain't work. So keep on keeping on. Don't quit. Don't be quitters. We're gonna win. Meltology rules. We're already changing the narrative of what. Look, we had the Bloomberg.com talk about some red brick people. We're on it. Or they're trying to infiltrate us. See? They know we're right. Good night. Or good morning. Depends where you reside. I love y'all, people. Peace.